Yeah, good afternoon. We just got down from the courtroom where the two suspects in this case had their initial appearance. They did not enter a plea. The arraignment was continued. However, they did set bail for both Winnie Lee and Marcus Anthony Ariz, the two people believed to be involved in the murder of little Aiden Leos. Let's show you some video from the courtroom a little earlier. After that, you're going to see the booking photos that were released yesterday of the two suspects in the case. Investigators believe that Ariz was the shooter, that he was a passenger in a car on the 55 freeway back on May 21st when the people in that car were involved in some sort of road rage incident with the mother of little Aiden Leos. The passenger, they believe Ariz, fired a shot that went into the car Aiden was in. The little 6-year-old boy was in the back seat. A bullet struck him and he was later pronounced dead at a hospital. Now today in court, they did not again enter any pleas because the arraignment was continued, but they did ask, the prosecutors did ask for a very high bail, more than double bail for Ariz, the shooter. His bail statutorily is set at $1 million. They asked for $2 million. The judge granted that for now. As for Lee, she was charged with a lesser charge. Ariz was charged with murder, shooting into an occupied vehicle, He faces 40 years to life in prison with the charges they filed against him. Lee was only charged with being an accessory after the fact. She faces a maximum of 3 years and then possibly 6 months to a year in a county jail afterwards, depending on how the sentencing goes. Earlier today at a news conference talking about the charges, Orange County District Attorney Todd Spitzer addressed some issues going on in the case. This has gained national attention, a lot of attention on social media, and people have been going after others on social media they believe may have helped these two suspects. The DA addressed that at the news conference a little earlier.
There's been a lot of chatter on social media, and there's been individuals at different locations where either evidence has been collected or property recovered. I want to make it unequivocally clear at this time, we have no additional information that we believe would lead to the arrest or prosecution or conviction of individuals as other accessories or accomplices.
So again, right now, Ariz charged with murder and shooting into an occupied vehicle. Lee charged with being an accessory after the fact. We talked to the DA about this extensively, about the possible charges against Lee. He said in the driver's case, it is much more difficult to file murder charges. She is not the one that they believe pulled the trigger. She was driving, so they went with accessory after the fact. Again, she's facing a maximum of 3 years in state prison, plus possibly a year or 6 months to a year more in county jail thereafter. Ariz, for his part, facing 40 years to life. They're both scheduled to be back in court on June 18th. Meanwhile, as far as the investigation goes, investigators do say they have the car they believe they were driving, and they believe they have the gun they believe was used to kill Aiden Leos in that incident. For now, reporting live in Santa Ana, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.